everyone, so today we're starting this video off with no makeup on. The only thing I've actually done is apply some moisturiser and some colour correction. What I'm going to be doing in this video is testing out a couple of new makeup products from Avon's new line called Mark. Looks like this. So I'm going to be trying out, put my glasses on, a foundation, a face illuminator, their SpectraLash mascara, and a powder, but I'm also going to be putting in a couple of other makeup products on as well. So I'm going to be testing out makeup products but also doing like a little mini tutorial in this as well. I'm not going to be going crazy with it, I'm only going to be doing like a natural makeup look. If this lighting is too bright, I am sat in front of my window and it's actually gone quite dull outside, but the sun is still trying to shine through the clouds and everything. If you can hear any kind of noise, it's either outside on the road or Pepper, because she is currently eating a dead stick at the minute. She's over that way somewhere, but she'll probably be running around throughout this video. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do before I do anything else is just prime my face. I probably should have done this before I put the colour corrector on, but it is also a set spray. This is the Avon Magix, the prime and set spray. So I'm just going to put this on. Now, I have tried this primer out a couple of times. It is really good, and what it does is it actually dries so it's a little bit tacky, which I like in a primer because I find it helps my foundation stay quite a bit. It doesn't do a lot for my pores, but it is a good primer. It doesn't have a very nice smell to it, but I can get over that. So because I'm not doing a major like super full on eye look, I'm gonna actually start off with the foundation. So I'm gonna be taking the Natural Radiance Glow On Foundation, which is this one, and looks like this. Now, if you've seen my couple of other videos, you'll see that I became an Avon representative, and I put an order in a couple of weeks ago, and then got a phone call from them, and they sent me a load of products that I have to try and sell. But what I wanted to do was test a couple of the products out so I could try and sell them a bit better, if you get what I mean. So they actually sent me 3 of these foundations, and they sent me 3 shades. I'm trying out Natural Beige because the other 2 are way too dark for me. I'm quite pale anyway, but this is the one that I found might be the lightest. It still looks a little bit too dark, but we'll see how it goes. And I'm also going to be trying the Glow On Face Illuminator, which, this is the packaging. I do like this packaging. It's nice, it's sleek, it's black, and it's got just the white writing on it. So it is quite simple, but it is quite nice. So I'm just going to be mixing these 2 together. I mean, this one is a Natural Radiance foundation anyway, but I'm going to see how it works. So I'm just put a little bit of this on the back of my hand. Ooh, that might be a little bit too much. So that's what the illuminator looks like. It's quite a nice peachy, shimmery, good consistency. And then this is the foundation. It's got a pump with it, which I like in a foundation anyway. So that's what the foundation looks like. It does look a little bit dark, to be fair, but we'll see how this goes. I'm going to be applying this with a stippling brush. Normally I would use a sponge, but today I wanted to try a brush and see how it went. Colour doesn't look too bad, and I might have a little bit too much product on my brush, but let's see how we go. Oh, it's very yellowy. Very yellowy. I have a slight yellow undertone to my skin anyway, but it looks very yellow. First impressions, I'm going to say it's a very light coverage foundation. It's super yellow. I'm not quite sure if this is a good colour for me or not, so I'm definitely going to have to take it down my neck just to make sure that it blends evenly. Okay, so overall first impression, it is very, very yellow. I'm not quite sure this is the right match for my skin tone, but it was the only one out of the three that I thought it'd be okay. It's very, very yellow. It's very light coverage as well. It doesn't seem to be... it doesn't seem very buildable. And I don't want to risk building it anymore just in case it turns me into an Oompa Loompa. Okay, so that's what the foundation looks like at the moment, and that was with the Illuminator as well. I think what I might have to try with the Illuminator is putting that on first and then putting some foundation on. So this is what happens when you go chasing after your dog and you find she's killed your sponge. It might be good for SFX, but we shall see. So as I was saying, it does look very, very yellowy. I mean, I'm quite pale anyway, and I'm not quite sure if it's oxidising or not, so I'm just going to carry on with the rest of my makeup and see how we go. So conceal wise, this isn't part of their range, but I'm just going to be using my normal collection concealer. And then the Avon Magix Multi-Benefit Illuminator. I use this one from my eyes. So for the powder, I'm going to be using the Mark powder. This is the Magix HD Finishing Powder. I thought the Magix was just part of the Avon range. Oh well, but this is what it looks like. Instead of the black packaging, you get a white packaging with black writing instead, and then just what it is on the bottom. This is what it looks like. It's a translucent powder, so it looks quite good. You open it up, and you've got the seal on the top. What's this? Yeah, so it's got this thing on it that you can just open it and close it. So I'm going to just tip it a little bit out into the lid. It looks to be quite a fine powder, so we'll see how this goes. I'm just going to take my Makeup Revolution powder brush with this. Let's see. Seems to be quite a nice powder. I mean, it doesn't look like it's caking at all. So looking at the foundation now, as much as I can see it, I do have quite a few dry patches and it is clinging to it. It is quite obvious. And it does look to have oxidised a little bit as well, so, and you can definitely tell it's on my hand, it's oxidised quite a bit as well. It's gone quite orangey. So we'll see how it goes throughout the day. So just moving on to my eyes quite quickly. Just taking my own Decay eye primer. Also in my last video, I said I was trying to use quite a few things up. This one is nearly at an end, so I'm just trying to use this one up as well. And I'm not really doing anything too major with the eyes. I'm just going to give it a slight wash of colour, so I'm just using the Infallible eyeshadow in Coconut Shake from L'Oreal. And before I go ahead and apply the mascara that I'm going to be using, I'm just going to curl my lashes. And the mascara I'm going to be using is the SpectraLash mascara. It looks like this. You've got a little clicky thing on the bottom. I think that's to control how much product you've got on it, because there's 1, 2 and 3. And I have tested it and I can't see the brush size getting any bigger. So I'm just going to leave it on 1 for the moment. It's a black mascara. It's what the brush looks like. It's just a normal bristly one, I believe. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply this to my top and bottom lashes. I never normally do my bottom lashes, but we're going to see how it works today. The reason behind why I don't do my bottom lashes is because they're that long, and when I do them, it just looks insanely weird. So first impressions on the mascara. It's quite lengthening. I mean, it's clumped up a little bit here, but my lashes do that anyway, so I'm not quite sure that's the mascara. It's separated the eyelashes on this side quite well. So, and it does look quite lengthening, so it don't look too bad, I don't think. I might have to test that one a little bit more just to see how we go with that one. I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my makeup on camera, just like I normally would. So just using the usual products, so using my Ultra Bronze contour, and my Bourjois bronzer just to bronze. So for cheeks, I'm just going to be using an old favourite, and this is the Rose Gold from Sleek. And for lips, I'm going to be using the PS lip liner in BombShell. And then I'm just going to apply the MUA lipstick in shade 3. Okay, so after all that, I must say I'm not very fond of this foundation. It does look like it's oxidised. Like I said, on my hand it looks like it's gone really orange. And to be fair, it clings to dry patches quite a lot, so I'm not quite sure this would be good for my skin because it does get quite dry. The mascara looks quite nice. And I'd say the powder looks quite good as well. I might have to try it with a different foundation just to see how well it does work. But overall, like I said, I'm not really fond of the foundation. I'd probably have to try the Illuminator again with a different foundation and probably on the skin first just to see how well it does go with everything. But that was the video. I hope you like it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If you like these kind of videos where it's kind of like first impressions plus trying out new things, then let me know in the comments below. I probably will at some point be going and buying some new makeup, so if you've got any suggestions, let me know in the comments below and I'll write it on my list and see if I can get hold of it. I am currently trying to use other makeup that I have that's very close to like the end up first before I actually go out and buy some new makeup. But yeah, I hope you like this video. I hope you're all having a very good day. Stay beautiful, stay awesome, and I shall see you all soon. Bye.